Hey, good afternoon. Mep here. It's been a while. Just looking here. My last video was 3 weeks ago. Shame on me. I know I told some of my subscribers I was going to do some videos over the weekend. Just been blessed. I can't complain. Really, really blessed for work. It's really busy, so I haven't really had time to even uh, actually even trade much. It's incredible. Um, so I just been doing more the passive route, believe it or not. Buying SPY, buying IWM, buying EEM, and just being diversified through these indexes. Um, don't get me wrong, I have a lot of favorite stuff that I've been buying, and I'll chime in, try and do this video as quick as possible. I gotta head out to my daughter's soccer practice. But here we have the futures now. What's going on in the market is um, interest rates are climbing and fast. That means when interest rates climb, means bonds are crashing. So that person that has a portfolio, let's say a typical portfolio of 60-40, let's say 60% stocks, 40% bonds, is getting crushed pretty much. Um, Even though we've had a bump up in the last couple weeks, we've had a bump up. Uh, if we go to FISBIZ, it tells you here the futures, the performance year to date, performance year to date. So we have year to date, we have the Nasdaq down 10% almost. Well, probably down 10% with today, more or less. Small caps down 9%. S&P down 5%. Um, where's Dow Jones? Dow Jones 4.5%. So the Dow is the one that's acting the best. But I would assume that they're the least interest sensitive. If you look at the 30-year bond, down 8%, and the 10-year note down 7%. So if you're in this arena, which is typically most mutual funds and stuff like that, you're getting crushed. You got to get allocated to commodities, um, and I think we have a lot of room to go in gold and silver. Um, love these two asset classes. Natural gas actually blew up today and went over six. Um, and that was one that I had mentioned in my prior videos that I knew was going to go up. We got it over six right here at 606. Energy will continue to do well. We got a barrel at 100, even though it made a high of 130, we're at 100 because the administration opened up the SPR, but that's only going to make things tougher. So one of my favorite areas is energy as well as metals and miners, insurance companies. Um, those are the areas I really like. So interest rates climbing, bonds getting crushed. Just showed you that. The dollar, ironically, has been high. I think it went over 99 today, at 99.50 more or less. It's a high. Foreign currencies getting destroyed. Japan talking about intervening in their currency. Um, they're printing. They're inflating just like us. Today, you had some Fed heads come out and talk that we need to raise interest rates. The jibber jabber, the talking. Um, but I mean, we need interest rates a lot higher. The 10-year is at 2.56. We could take the big talk lately has been about the yield curve in inverting, which is typically a sign of a recession to come, unfortunately. So people are piling into, let me go into the markets, the bonds, and we could take a look at the yields here. Um, you can see the 2 years at 2.52, the 5 years 2.7. So the 5 years pay more than a 30 year. So why would you tie up your money for 30 years at 5.6 if a 10 year, well, even the 7 year and the 5 year, even the 2 year is paying more than the 10 year, and that's a yield curve in inversion. That's what that means. That the front of the curve, the closer years are paying more than than the longer data years. So it doesn't make any sense to put your money in this. So there's big dilemmas going on. Um, if you want to get exposure to this interest rate arena, you can go short the TLT. Either buy bonds out in time, options out in time, and give yourself time. The TLT, if you look at the chart here, TLT. I'm sorry, it's dragging a little bit. Here is this is the, let's just go. Well, this is the 20-year. So this is a 20-year. You can see it's just coming down bad. I mean, we can get down to 80. The low was 80. Um, so, and this was back in '04. So interest rates have a long way to go up to catch up with this inflation that's been unleashed on us. Another way you can do it is you can do the TLT, you can do the TBT. If you want to go long the TBT, TBT is going to go up higher. You can pull up the chart here. You can see how it's going higher. Uh, this chart's not a good indication. Let me see. Maybe its product's been out less. Let's go 10 years, maybe a month. You can see we got a little bit of a pickup here in the RSI, and we're getting some green bars here. Um, so I expect this to uptick here in the TVT. So those two are good instruments to play. I currently have 2 years out. I have a leap, and I'm up a little bit, $82. I think this will just continue to go higher with interest rates. Um, we talked about oil. Oil is going to go higher. Bitcoin, I'm not really into the cryptocurrency. I mean, you gotta believe in what you're investing. I rather pick up uh, a gold coin. I rather have this in my hand, or a silver coin in my hand as a currency. If you want exposure to cryptocurrencies, you know, go ahead. I mean, have a little portion of your portfolio in there, I guess. Um, you have a couple ETFs, which I've mentioned, Beetle, right here, Beetle, and you have GBTC. If you want to do the Ether, you can do the Ether grayscale here. Go for it. Um, I think it's a stock picker's market. I think you want to be in stuff like I said, commodities, in the energy sector, in the metals miners. You want to be in food sectors, and we'll go over through some of my stocks. And you definitely, over time, if you have a lot of time in your horizon, buy SPY. You can buy SPY for the S&P 500, and you can buy IWM for small caps. That will give you a pretty diversified portfolio. Of this has 2,000 small caps in it, small companies, and the SPY has 500 companies in it. You really don't have to get into the Qs, the QQQ, the tech companies. You don't, because there's a lot of overlap between the SPY and the Q. Very highly correlated. About 70 of the 100 companies are in the SPY, and about 20 something of the Dow Jones are in the SPY. I think SPY would be good for you. That's what Warren Buffett preaches. Love silver, like gold. I like natural gas. Interest rates higher. I love commodities. So let's go into some of my picks. I'm down year to date. By I got hit by the tech sell-off. Well, the sell-off at the beginning of the year, and so is everybody. So I mean, if you have a full 1K, I'm not gonna go short the market. I still got a lot of time. I got 20 something years before I retire. I'm only 45. I got a good 20 years before I retire. So in 20 years, we would think that the market will be higher from here. But everybody has a portfolio. Pretty much is down 10% at least in their 401K. So if you got 100 grand in there, you're down about 10 grand for this quarter, for the year to date. This quarter just started now in April. The first quarter's in the bag. So um, keep that in mind. I'm down some. What sucks is that I had to do my taxes, and I gotta pay the Uncle Sam. So I'm waiting for my accountant to get back to me on that. and that stinks, you know. Um, but it is what it is. It's a good scenario to be in if you made money last year. But this year I'm slow out of the hole, and hopefully should pick up here in the near future. So some of my biggest winners. So let's go through my portfolio and some of my thought process on some of these stocks. Mosaic Fertilizer Company. I have a leap in there, up to 189%. I'm still holding. Um, BTU, a coal company. It was actually down a day. I would pick up BTU ASAP. I think Europe said they were banning Russian coal, and people need coal, up 167 on BTU. I have 13 call in here. I bought the 13 calls. They expire in 9 days. I'm just gonna let this get assigned to me, and I want to own this stock. Um, I didn't get into the markets today. The markets got hit hard today. And here are the futures. S&P is bouncing back a little bit, 4 up. Nasdaq up 16, Dow Jones up 29, and the VIX was back over 20, 23 almost. If you look here on the markets, let's just go back here. Perfect. Here, US. So the Dow Jones was down 280, S&P down 57, Nasdaq down 328, small caps down 50. So Nasdaq's very rate sensitive. You see, key people from the Fed spooked the markets, and here's what they said: that they got, they're just talking, but they have to do a lot of work, and raising rates is gonna really hurt this economy. Really, really, really hurt it. That's my opinion. I think you need to be short housing. I don't care about how much shortage they say there is. It costs more to make a house. If you look at the XHB, the chart looks ugly. Look at this. Look at this chart. I mean, there's no reason why this can't just keep going down. Um, the car makers, all these stuff is interest sensitive, commodity sensitive. I mean, it's gonna be hard for these guys to pass on costs with higher interest rates. Um, so we talked about the markets. The markets got hit, but we have come back some on the indexes. If we pull up the SPY, here's the SPY from the low, um, back up here, and now we're selling off some, and they're all gonna probably look similar. They're all gonna look similar. It's all pretty much correlated. Um, and Qs, yeah. So, these are some of my bigger winners. So here's SPY. I got 100 SPYs. I'm holding on to that. Silica, they do fracking, up 791. Silica, they do fracking for the oil industry. X Steel Company up 762, 311%. The magic of options. Um, Cinex is an aluminum company, up 330. Uh, XLE is an energy ETF, up 290. Starbuck, not Starbuck the coffee, Star bulk carriers. Uh, Big Shipper up 278. Tech, a copper miner, up 252. P10 Energy, another oil play, 246. K-Web is a basket of China names, and tech, 213. Now that sector has been really suffering with the China rhetoric and the accounting practices, and they say they're going to cooperate. So it's back and forth. We'll see what happens with that. Love this one, SWN, doing well. Picked it up under 6. It's 755. It's trending very solidly. Natural gas play. Cliff iron ore play up 145. RCMT technology play in the professional services area for staffing, energy sector, and energy sector and technology sector. Broke out the other days. Blue skies ahead. Picked up an option there. ACVA, they do auctions for cars, but remote. Like that one. Gold, almost done. Gold is a miner. Barrick Gold. like them. UNG, gas, ETF. Q, picked up Q of Biopharma. Like the chart in Q. I think it hit a bottom and I think it's going to start going back up. Um, if you want to see, we could do 10-year here. Getting a little long on the video, but just want to see, starting to see a little bit perking up, and it's been seeing some action. Q. Neg, they do online sales like Best Buy. They have computers. EEM is a foreign ETF. This is actually a GM short. I think the automakers are going to have a rough time with commodity prices, with interest rates, the price of cars, and I just think it's going to be tough. WMB, another oil play. I'm not going to get into the single digit gainers. Um, and then down here, Valley is a big miner in my other account. Net is another tanker play, up 300. CCJ, uranium play. EM, more of ETF foreign exposure. GDX, GDXJ, minor ETFs. Gold, another ETF for gold. Amex, America Mobile is Mexican telecom. Copper, Freeport McMoran, and more UNG. What do I have here in UNG? Oh, I got a long call here. And that's pretty much it. You pretty much get my drift and where I'm going with this. I know I have a lot of positions, um, just small ones on stuff that I think have a future. My main philosophy right now, I'm so busy at work and I'm doing great, and thank the Lord, thank God, I'm doing good. Um, that just focusing on any extra money that I have to buy the SPY on any dips, IWM, um, EEM. I'm putting in my 401k, trying to stay out of debt, buy physical metals if I can as well, and then picking these small ones that I've mentioned here. I'll do another video where I can get into my screener on some of these top under 10. I think you guys will like these top under 10, but I have to cut this video short. Gotta get out of here and take the kid to soccer. Um, it's nice doing a video. It's nice chiming in on my thoughts on the market. Miss you guys. Comment, like. It's okay to like the video. I don't get a lot of likes. I know I got over 300 subscribers. You can like it and comment. Tejas is a motivator. Thank you, Tejas. A shout out to you. Hope you're doing well. And take care. Catch you in the next video, guys. Bye bye.